and take a look at what we've got here. At least for right now, it's and you got to understand these games are starting to get up there. They're old. They're old. So it's not the road to TI8 anymore. It's the road to TI9. That's the change in the title now. Road to TI9. And if you've requested a game during this time, and I do another of these requests to TIs, don't buy another one. I mean, unless you really want to go through the stress of having to deal with it. Like, look at where the towers are. Like, the replays do get messed up. The towers start to float because of the movement of the towers. The mini-map gets all messed up. I think things get pretty interesting, to be honest. I mean, the whole map has changed. This is the old map as well, but, you know, what was I saying? We've got the Dazzle, not the bad Juju Dazzle. We got the Weave Dazzle. We've got Anti-Mage played here. Has no active spell shield at the moment. Leshrac coming over towards mid. The Earth Spirit in the 4, and then Centaur on the 5 for the side of the Dire. Invoker over mid. Rubik is going to be a support here with Pudge, I believe, in the offlane. And then Skywrath Mage here with the Wraith King in the safe lane. This definitely could be interesting because the Anti-Mage might make this a little bit difficult for the Wraith King come later into the game. But of course, you know, no reincarnation mana cost if you could get to level 20. Of course, there it is, and should be interesting. The Skywrath Mage will be able to harass this Centaur a bit, but Centaur gets a couple levels, he shouldn't really be in too much trouble. And if he gets a little bit of help from the Earth Spirit, who, with the Boulder Smash, eventually, which is now still a stun, but was a slow, now. In this replay, it's a stun. So now I gotta remember that. This is one of the things that messes me up in these replays, too, is the fact that there's so many abilities that have changed. Like, this is pre-7.19, it's gotta be. So things just get really weird. You know, I don't understand them. The Wraithfire Blast, Rolling Boulder comes out. I guess you didn't want to drop the Remnant on that one to make him come a little bit quicker, but didn't really need to. Centaur at about half health, but he'll be fine, and aggressive with the Blink. Usually you don't see that with an Anti-Mage because you want to have the Blink to get out, and that's just not coordinated at all. And there's the Shadow Wave. Immediately the Pudge in a little bit of trouble. Makes me think that this Rubik is in a farming spot. It was early bottle for the Pudge, but Rubik's looking to be the one who's taking the last hits here. Or at least trying to. He's 0-2, so I couldn't really tell you. Is Pudge going for the last hits? Yeah, he is. Okay. Just with how bad they were at last hits, it was hard to tell for a moment. Double damage here for the Leshrac. They look over at the Skywrath Mage. Lightning Storm. Might want to throw this stun as... There it is with the Lightning Storm and the last hit coming in for this Leshrac. So the rotation comes over. You feed the mid. Not really what you'd like to do, but feeding him isn't too bad. In terms of experience, I mean, it's still pretty much the same against this Invoker, and that's even with the Leshrac, who has 2 more last hits. The Centaur over towards top, taking a lot of damage. The Arcane Bolt, looking like it's going to be enough there with the Hellfire Blast that comes through. Now they look over at the Earth Spirit, thinking about going in. He doesn't have the mana for a Boulder Smash and a Rolling Boulder. He only has mana for the Rolling Boulder. Pudge sitting low as well. He'll TP back to base. For right now, the Anti-Mage doing a good job, and he is farming under this tower, so we'll see how he's able to do there. That's 2 for 2. Oh, 2 for 3. 3 for 4. Not bad, not bad. Doing it well. Doesn't have the same set of weapons here, so It's already a failure. It's okay. You gotta have the same set. You can't be working with two different glaives here, or whatever they're called. Blades. We'll just go with blades. But for right now, Pudge doing a good job. He's getting his last hits in at least, or trying to. 5-0 at the moment. Not amazing. He's doing okay. I gave him a little bit too much credit right there. He was doing well. It's okay. 5-0. He keeps backing off this lane, though. And you've got Rubik, who's got 3 last hits himself. They're splitting the farm a little bit, and that's just... it's not going to be beneficial in the long run. There's no reason to be doing that. His anti-mage getting chased on. I believe the Invoker wanted maybe a Sunstrike. Do you have it invoked? No, he doesn't even have it invoked. I thought maybe the go would be like, go! I want this Sunstrike, but the silence comes through on the Centaur. Rolling Boulder with the Hoof Stomp to get the kill onto this Wraith King. So even if the Centaur dies, like, that's pretty worth it to get that kill. I don't play Invoker that much. I gotta be quick on these. Ooh, even show the names. There we go. Look at that. There's a non-Invoker support offlaner. Things I didn't know. I don't play Invoker, if at all. I think I maybe played him once. And that was because I randomed him. Skywrath at level 4. We know how strong Skywrath is nowadays, but we over bottom. Take a look at the Pudge. The Shallow Grave. They'll get the kill on the Pudge and the TP away from the Dazzle. That's a kill getting split between the Anti-Mage and the Dazzle, and Anti-Mage again just able to continue farming here. He's 26-7, leading the CS. So things are going really well for the Anti-Mage, which will prove to be really bad for the Dire as this game goes on. You don't want to be giving him an easy early game, that's for sure. This Invoker seems very sad. Midas! So getting Ultra Greed here. I mean, it's a 6-minute Midas. It's not the worst thing in the world, but the Ultra Greed coming in. As over top, they've got the Silence coming through onto this Earth Spirit. The Centaur, he's locked by himself, but he doesn't really care. He's got 2 in the return. He doesn't have Hoof Stomp at the moment, but a nice Rolling Boulder in. We're looking to get the kill. The Boulder Smash is way off. Had to hit the Boulder Smash, I think, maybe to get the kill. They do get the gank over mid with the Invoker complaining. He still ends up getting a kill. He'll lose the Pudge. So it's a 1-for-1. Lestrak doesn't get the experience for not being there, as he did die in that lane. Ooh. Now Earth Spirit's dead, so feeding a couple of kills right on back to the Dire. The only thing they got going for them right now is the fact that this Anti-Mage is farming really well. Well enough to get Ultra Greed and go for the Midas, which I feel like is counterintuitive, if that's the right word. It's like, I'm going to get a farming item of the Battle Fury, but I want to farm just a little bit quicker into the Battle Fury, so I get a Midas. I mean, it gives you the attack speed, which is nice, but I feel like that doesn't make sense. It's like, you want the Battle Fury as quick as you can, so you're not... How much gold are you really saving in the long run? It's 2,100 gold item. That's a Demon Edge right there. And then all you need is 1,700 on top of that. The second he gets to 1,700 here, he could have had the Battle Fury. But instead he went to the Midas. I don't know, I'm confused. I feel like it's... makes no sense. But that's just my thoughts on the matter. Does that make sense? Maybe? Who knows? Ooh, bottom Rubik. They'll end up dying to the Earth Spirit. They'll look over for the Pudge. Blink available in 3. Level 4 on the Blink, really. That's interesting, too. Level 4 on the Blink. So you want to go mobile early? I don't know. I may be overthinking this.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But the resistance there could be nice. The mana break would be really nice. Juicy. Boulder Smash coming out onto the Invoker, looking for the Lightning Storm to slow him down. The Hellfire Blast onto the Earth Spirit. They'll find the stun. Now the Pulse Nova. Nice hook to save your Invoker, but they'll get the kill anyway onto the Wraith King, who didn't have enough mana after throwing that stun for Reincarnation. I just don't see a way for the Dire to really win this game. To me, it's like the Radiant have a tanky hero. They have a hero that's gonna hit hard with the right click in the late game, as well as the Leshrac, who's a good amount of controlling and good push. Once he gets the Diabolic Edict explosions, like he pushes like a monster. Mystic Flare thrown down, but not going to save his life. Or Spirit gets yet another kill. Wraithfire Blast is thrown to the Centaur, but I don't know what that's really accomplishing. And if you're going to turn, you might put yourself in a little bit of danger. So a nice Boulder Smash comes out, which he doesn't have at the moment, but he does have Rolling Boulder, so it will slow him. There it is again. He'll have the mana for the Reincarnation if he does get taken down, but that's really a waste in terms of a Reincarnation if he does get it off. And throwing that stun made it so he couldn't reincarnate. Okay.
Illusion.
Arcane Bolt with the silence. Poison Touch comes through onto the Skywrath Mage. Avoids the hook by rolling in, and now the Boulder Smash comes out onto the Pudge. The Mystic Flare laid down to the Dazzle. Easy kill there. I've also got the Rubik coming over. The Magpie is laid in onto the Pudge. Earth Spirit is staying alive for a while. We'll get the kill onto the Pudge and then end up dying. That was really well done by the Earth Spirit. Or was it... I don't know. It was good enough from the Earth Spirit where he survived. But was it bad enough from the Dire that that looked impressive? I can't really tell. This game's been interesting.
Dire's bottom tower is about to flounder.
This is a parade of
Dire's bottom tower is
levels here. Losing the Invoker mid. Into the Battle Fury he'll go. No boots yet. Who needs them when you've got level 4 into the Blink? Double damage here for the Leshrac once again to fill up that bottle. Just continuing to farm. The Vision's here, but there's not really a way to stop this Anti-Mage with the Blink at level 4. I don't really think you're going to be able to get the kill regardless. You go after him, and now he's got level 3 into the mana break. You're really putting yourself in a little bit of trouble. He'll blink over to the Secret Shop here to pick up that Demon Edge. Centaur going for the Stampede, and that was with Mystic Flare down. Staying alive is the Centaur, so all that. And the Stampede will be used. They won't be able to get the kill. Dazzle walks into trouble. Get the Rolling Boulder out, but it is slow without the remnants you don't have as the Rubik. It's 10-9 if you had first to 10 kills.
Middle tower is under attack.
On the Radiant, you win. See, this question mark, what do you mean? They know you're free farming. They know you have a Midas. They know what Anti-Mage means. Exactly, this Pudge is correct. This Pudge knows exactly At least they know it's coming for them a little bit later, but let's let them try. I'm not even farming, says top of the net worth anti-mage. This is the banter we love. The banter that brings us closer as Dota players. There's the Battle Fury. They're pushing, they're doing what they need to do.
To the bottom.
Really tight, Hunter.
But yeah, if I had a tip here for the Dire at the moment, it would be you might want to stop this anti-mage. It's just a thought. Okay, just continuing to farm, top of the net worth, and if you compare that to the Wraith King on the other side, he's got just about double the net worth, and oh boy. Hellfire Blast comes out, and now you've got the slow. So this has become an issue as you're trying to run. That's the first life down. Stealing the ulti, and I don't know if that's really going to be enough. Wraith King is gone for now. Getting those skeletons up, and there's the Shadow Wave as well as the Hoof Stomp double edge to get the kill. Dazzle getting blocked by his own Centaur to his death. The look over at the Rubik. One more shot is needed. The Mystic Flare thrown into the jungle, and Rolling Boulder, nice block. I don't know if it was intentional by the Skywrath Mage. Pulse Nova coming in. There's the Rolling Boulder once more. He misses this time and trying to do something as the double edge comes out. The silence onto the Centaur, continuing to chase. Looking for the Rubik. Really trying, but
Hello, this is Gabe Newell.
he's dead.
Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill.
Dire have the spyglass at hand.
Oh, Leshrac also dying. I thought he might have left, but, you know, why do that? Don't worry. Just a, anti-mage. More than double the net worth of your carry. It's okay. It's alright. It's fine. Wonder what the team communication is for the Dire. It must be something along the lines of, guys, we have to kill this anti-mage. We have to. Yeah, well, he's already too far ahead. Yes, but we have to. I don't know. There's a lot here that I worry about. Rubik coming over. He's still got the Pulse Nova, but he's now been spotted. The stun will miss, but a double damage here for the anti-mage, not going in. He probably could go in without worry if his spell shield was a little higher, but the 441's not awful. Early into the blink before the mana break is questionable, but
Radiant's bottom tower
who am I
is
to
under
question
attack.
builds?
Dire's top tower needs some friends.
Same as you, Tide Hunter.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
So I'll take the top tower, the push coming in from the Dire. See if they can get this Centaur. The concussive shot isn't going to do anything there.
Top tower is about
Silence comes through as well as the telekinesis onto the Earth Spirit. Still not enough damage done. He's able to survive through all of this. A tornado hitting on only though a Shrek as well as the meteor coming down, but that doesn't land. They look at the Centaur. The Dismember is out. They're looking for the Sunstrike mitigated by some creeps. They'll still get the kill. Meanwhile, on the back lines, Wraith King's trying to come in. This is a fight happening without the anti-mage. And we'll still be able to get the kill onto the Dazzle. So 2 here, at least for the Dire, so they're doing a little bit of what's good.
Dire's bottom tower is about
And they are continuing to try and push. Nice hook onto the Leshrac. That's going to be 3.
Onage.
So now you kind of have to expect the anti-mage to want to come and, you know, maybe help. boulder away. Blink Dismember coming through. There's the rolling boulder, and nice shallow grave to stay alive, but the telekinesis is there. And it's not gonna matter. That was a good hoof stomp coming in from the Centaur, so they get the kill on the Skywrath Mage. Uh-oh. Anti-Mage.
Thank you. Find peace.
Anti-Mage is here, and he'll get himself one kill. Find another here with the Invoker going down. All this time, Dire might have been thinking, we got this. But now I start to worry, as Anti-Mage has joined the fray, and look at the net worth difference. It's actually disgusting.
Dire's middle tower is drowning. A radiant using echolocation.
Okay. Dismember over mid. So they'll get the kill onto the Leshrac. Ends up just dying immediately.
Chopping up double damage. What have we here?
Gotta be careful there. Can't just be running in like that and they'll just, okay, claim the stack, or at least try to. I don't know what, okay. This is not the plan. Now they're getting messed up by these stacks. Rolling boulder across the ancient stack. Stunned up. Okay. Wraith King, Wraith King, Wraith King. Taking a lot of damage here. I don't suggest that. No, stop going, no, what are you doing? Oh God. Oh God. Well, Reincarnation's down for 3 minutes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
How did you know?
Fortified
How did you
structures
know
can't be breached.
stack was being taken?
Dire's
Alright, what are you at now, Anti-Mage? Going for Ags. Oh, you're getting luxury items now. Okay.
is under attack.
Getting those luxury items. 2-minute bounty runes. We know how old this game is. Of course. Dazzle goes down, and now they might be able to find the Earth Spirit, who is continuing to die here for the 5th time. Dazzle has died 5 times as well. The thing is, like, once Anti-Mage gets involved, it's very hard for the Dire to do anything. So, yeah, they could get these pickoffs, and maybe they'll find the farm to come back, but it is going to be difficult. You gotta pray, you gotta hope that you're able to, I don't know, maybe bring the game back.
Top tower is about to take the plunge.
Wraith Fire Blast, there's the telekinesis. Centaur gonna use that ulti. Weave comes through on 3 of these heroes. They'll steal the Stampede and immediately use it?
Dire's top tower
I feel like that was a bit of a waste. Questionable. That was, questionable at best. Manta finished here for the Anti-Mage. 3,000 net worth lead. Only. Okay. Is that... You sure about that? Equal. Do my math a little bit later. Ooh, nice little roll out of there. Sunstrike avoided. Now let's see. They've got the Cold Snap. Looking for the Hoof Stomp. Not going to find it. Looking over at the Pudge. The Meteor lands for a moment onto the Dazzle. Hoof Stomp eventually misses. And, oh boy. Yeah, we saw this coming. About 1.6 kilometers away. Or a mile. Easy ultra kill there.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
Double damage. A tithe to the impurities.
Things getting a little bit interesting for a moment. But we know this anti-mage is farmed. That's for sure.
Is about to flounder.
And I do worry about anything the Dire tries to do will be met with, I don't know, anti-mage just continuing to destroy. They did see that, right? The anti-mage should have been able to see that. Ooh, Hellfire Blast, and now onto the cliff.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
Anytime anti-mage has the Mana Void up, he should be able to just help out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Stampede getting used, running away into the Sunstrike. You let him even with Stampede. It's pretty impressive. There you go, Invoker. Feel good about yourself.
Radiant's bottom tower is staggering.
Almost has this Ags ready to go.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
That's how you can tell this game is old. You don't go Ags on anti-mage anymore.
Any port in a storm.
Just click that E. Finally a Blink Dagger for the Centaur, as he's got the Vanguard as well as the Hood. Getting into that Blink now, and we take a look over the Leshrac. He's going for the Bloodstone. Tornado, and Sunstrike not going to land.
Middle tower is under attack.
Anti-Mage is nearby. We'll see if he's looking to fight. Nope. No, back to farming. Hoof Stomp comes out onto the Rubik. They've got the Stampede to follow it up. The hook completely misses, and Rubik ends up dying. The Mystic Flare helps to get the kill. They look over with the Wraith King. Anti-Mage is here, disarmed for a moment. Still just standing there as he's been stunned up, but looks over at this Wraith King. No mana, no reincarnation, and now let's see what else he can get. 3 heroes dead. Invoker will just TP out.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Cold Snap. With the Yules and now the EMP. Trying to find it all here onto the Leshrac. Does land it with the Ice Wall. This is the best the Invoker has looked. But just grabbing onto that Bloodstone. Leshrac will just deny himself. And they'll also get the kill onto the Dazzle. Oh. Thought he might be able to TP away there for a moment, but he's able to leave.
Well-gotten gains.
AM needs that farm. That's why Leshrac. Come on. Know the answer.
Tower is under attack.
Get this easy kill onto the Earth Spirit. Stampede is used. Anti-Mage over bottom, so the Centaur goes over to this Invis Rune. He's able to run away as Anti-Mage tries to take the bottom tier 2. We'll clean up the... Yep. Or the Illusion will try to clean up these creeps. He'll continue to farm into the jungle.
Dire's bottom tower won't last long. Dire's bottom tower couldn't withstand the tide. Radiant fortified their structures. Attack the heroes.
We're losing towers here. If you'd like to, he could literally get a triple kill here real easy as he comes on over, out of mana. There it is, first life of the Wraith King. Takes out the Skywrath Mage, looking for the next life here on the Wraith King. Easy does it. There's the Yules with the Poison Touch, and easy kill.
Thou art purified.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure. Just smothered their own middle tower.
An easy 12,000 net worth lead right now for the side of the Radiant.
Dire's middle
24,000. Nobody else has 5-digit net worths, by the way. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but yeah, he is
was under orders.
has quite the net worth.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Probably just getting close, and he's not even the carry, but we'll see what he's able to do. Anti-Mage continuing to move over the map. He's 7,000 gold.
Tis mine.
What's the next build here? Come on, I want to see Anti-Mage. Butterfly. Still 2,300 gold. Just standing here, not moving. Spell shield from the Ags. You could get those kills, Anti-Mage. You don't have to be nice about it. Casual butterfly in your backpack. Tornado comes out, EMP, Invoker, trying to get this kill onto the Wushrak, and there it is. I don't know why he turned around, but ends up dying. Vanguard. Not the inactive Midas.
Dire are scanning for
Interesting.
enemies.
Interesting.
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
Well, Shaq's giving him the business. Rightfully so. Especially with his Ags. I feel like he doesn't need to be too scared.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, I don't know if that Rod of Atos is really going to work, but if he stands there...
It happened again.
If he stands there, you know, you'll still be able to land that. Okay! Okay. Well, Shrek is mad.
Bottom shrine is under
Oh my god. Officially mad. Oh my god.
Dire's bottom barracks.
This is one of those things. What I like about these games is we get to see this just anger take over as Dazzle. Don't let me die. He wants you to play an escort mission now. It's an escort mission. You just keep your Leshrac alive. Oh, I thought he was going to kill himself to Roche. That would have been hilarious. Uh-oh. If Anti-Mage dies, then... Oh! If Anti-Mage dies, then Leshrac will certainly die. Why does this have health on it?
Shrine is under attack.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Dire's top
Dun dun
tower
dun 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 dun. Oh! Yeah, okay.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
And it bounces off twice. That's crazy. Oh man, that's hilarious. Leshrac said he was gonna go kill himself, but I feel like he's a liar. He's still farming in the jungle. There we go. How many times are you gonna try that? Oh. Jesus.
Dire structures are fortified.
Yep. There it is. Blink away, telekinesis. Everybody's here. There's the silence with the abyssal mystic flare blocking you in it. Uh-oh. It's a lot of gold. Helping him get to his axe. And now you're dead for 90 with no buyback. Leshrac has free reign to just feed the Divine Rapier, which he's not doing, by the way. I want to throw that out there. He's not doing. Your Leshrac is a bluff lord. I don't appreciate it. Still a whole minute. Mystic Flare coming out. Nice little shallow grave. You're going to want to let that Arcane Bolt hit you. Ends up surviving. Now they look over the Earth Spirit. The Rolling Boulder away.
Middle tower can't handle this damage.
As the Centaur ends up dying here.
I do not kill you like, but still, you are dead.
A lot of heroes low. If only they had an anti-mage whose dead body still lays up in the top lane. And that was an attempt to get a kill there. They'll still get the Leshrac. They lose the first life on the Wraith King. Now everybody's dead. Oh. Who picked that up? Oh. Leshrac's now dead. Okay. Divine Rapier time. Hoof Stomp, Rod of Atos, and Centaur feeding. He's got Stampede. Could run out of there. That's all he needs to do. Nope.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
Wraithfire Blast, Rod of Atos, easy kill. Taking racks. Doesn't really care. Trying to feed the Divine Rapier. There's 5 heroes doing this, or 4 heroes doing that, while Anti-Mage just goes for the entire base. 4v1 at the moment. Wraith King loses his life again. He's able to reincarnate because Anti-Mage is not there. Rod of Atos. You gotta watch out, Pudge, because you could just be feeding the Divine Rapier back. The Abyssal Blade exists, but he's not even gonna bother to kill you. They're going to the tier 4s. They'll take the first one. Uh-oh.
Just keeled over. Radiant's middle
You might need to go back. No, they're backing off. They gotta commit. You gotta commit. You wuss out. It's not gonna end well.
Dire's middle barracks have
Leave. Lightning storm. Bushrack dead. Doesn't he have no items? Ooh, nice little mana void coming out. Now look for the rest of the team. Get his life back. Bushrack, literally no net worth at the moment. Wraith King dies. Okay. I guess that happened. Pudge just sinned in the base. Has a Divine Rapier. Did you buy anything else recently? No? Just 5,700 gold here? There it is. Moonshard coming through. You might want to save for buyback. Last time you died, it was a long time. Honestly, a problem. Uh-oh. Open up a spot for that Divine Rapier? Might want to. Mana Void comes through, and now you've got no mana, but... Boop. And Leshrac picks it up!
is under attack.
What an asshole! He's the one who fed it on purpose. And he picks it up?
Barracks have fallen.
What a dick.
creeps.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen in stone.
Look at that, Ags. Radiance picked up here by the Centaur. It's that double Mystic Flare coming in. That's always nice. I was only a distraction. Mega Creeps are going to be hard to beat. That's for sure. I think Skywrath is going to do okay with trying to defend, but everybody else is going to struggle here. Taking a lot of damage there, Skywrath. I had faith in you.
Dire's middle tower is under
Dazzle gets the weave off, but hit hard by that Wraith King, and gets the Shallow Grave out. Mystic Flare laid down. They'll get the kill onto the Rubik, who's dead for 70. Arcane Bolts, Rod of Atos coming through, and still dead is this Wraith King. That's your base going down, guys. Just your base, guys. Guys. Oh, just getting there. But you're still dead.